is the reason why I vex yesterday when person carry yellow beret put for my head. Now the reason why it pepper me be this.
We must learn a lesson.
When I first see this video, I swear to God, when I first see this video, if that guy when we say the girl issue with Mama P, if you look that guy fast come on face, you go think say na VDM. But me, I not say VDM, not see Dave foolish like that. So I have to look. I go okay, VDM be newly plate weaving. VDM, thank you for making that weaving because it's hairstyle where that guy carry what resemble your previous hairstyle. I have to look very well. So, okay, number one, VDM will not behave like that, and then second, it not be VDM hairstyle be that. If we talk now, they go talk to them now because they will not like show it. What if this one? Is this not exactly what VDM was talking about? If I talk with it in my mind, if I talk with it in my mouth, if I talk that with my mouth to talk now, I go talk say now because say I don't like show or at work they carry violence, they give. What if it this? What if it this? What if it this? Anyways, this is not even the reason for this video. There's something very important that I want everybody to pay attention to. For since yesterday and to the very dark man they hit on the north, on which they go on for the north. And today I saw very dark man video say a lot of northerners they come outside to do video, to make video. I say okay, make I go check some of the videos when they say some of all these northerners they bring come out, and I can't watch one particular one, and I go play am for now. A very educated illiterate, a particular video I came across on this social media, a very educated illiterate. I listening to the word educated illiterate, don't be saying no, he not educated, but an illiterate and he's a very ignorant person. When I see the video,
any northerner in Nigeria can set up a camera like I'm just doing now and tell you how the south and eastern part of Nigeria are the problem of Nigeria. They have ruined our reputation. We don't get visas to go for travel or tourism or immigration or even student visas. We get bans, we get fines, we are treated like criminals, we are seen as scammers all around the world. But you don't see any northerner setting up his camera to talk about how they are the problem of Nigeria. Why? Because we do understand that it doesn't really make sense. And I'm saying this because I just finished watching a video from Very Dark Man where he said, Hausa speaking tribes are the problem of Nigeria. They are the terrorists, they are the bandits. They are basically the ones that are holding Nigeria back. It is deeply insulting for the northerners, for you to post such a thing. I'm gonna tell you this. Hausa speaking tribes are a lot bigger than that. We try to view you as someone that is an activist, and I keep saying this all the time. Stop talking about tribes. We do not want that. That is the problem of Nigeria. Every election cycle, we have these rhetorics coming back and they divide us. Politicians use that as a tool. We win election, we neglect asking them about what they're gonna do. We do not have security. We lack education, we lack the structure. We are not the first country that has multiple cultures or different religions. There are so many countries around the world that has all of these things. But the only thing that keeps a country going, making sure there is equality in the judicial system, good institutions that are there. That is all we need. Because at the end of the day, we are all Nigerians. If I step out of Nigeria now, someone looks at me, like you're Nigerian, your country is bad. They do not know if I'm Hausa, Fulani, or I'm from Benin boy. Like nobody really cares. The only chance we have at fixing Nigeria is by electing competent leaders, and that leader can be from the north, from the east, or from the south. We are definitely going to have people that are very competent, but the only way we stand a chance at choosing them is by making sure we are united. And this kind of discussions, we don't want to have them. Everybody should stay away from anything that has to do with tribalism, religion, or any sort of thing. We just don't want it. That's the genesis of our problem in Nigeria. And I urge every single Nigerian, for the sake of ourselves and our future, we should stay away from that. It's not going to help us. It's not going to solve the problem. You cannot send out all the northerners out of Nigeria. You cannot buy all the Fulani people. Like, it's just not going to work. The only thing that we need is good leaders, and we can only be able to do that using our votes, and we can only achieve that by coming together. I don't know how to put it in everybody's head, but I just hope we make the right decision, because past 2027 we are cooked.
I swear to God, I don't know say North get influencers. So me, I don't know say they get influencers for North too. Hey! So North get influencers like this, eh? All the things we Boko Haram they do for North, una know they talk.
Jesus.
VDM, thank you very much for this harsh truth where you talk. This harsh truth don't make the Northerners begin to speak out. It don't make us know say they get influencers. So they get influencers for North. Una get influencers for North, and they bomb North. On Saturday, they on Saturday, they bomb for North, man, no talk. And the influencers, that is they call you speak English. You sound so educated, educatively illiterate. That's how they put that. Bro, you are so educated, but an illiterate God punish you. If you are not an educated illiterate, if you are sure for this video, because bro, the same video when VDM do, the same video when you watch, now watch. The same video when you watch, when VDM, when they talk VDM do, now I watch. VDM said all those things out of a place of love when he gets for the North. Are you not trying to say VDM is saying all those things because he hates the North or what? That is the harsh truth, bro. Now harsh truth. VDM has to say, somebody has to say it, and VDM was not even sentimental about it because he want to make it pain una so that now go wake up. Una go wake up. VDM, I like the way you do them in a violent way so that you go pain them. They go wake up, they go begin speak up. VDM said it out of love when he gets for North. You misquoted VDM. You spoke out of context, bro. And you are educated. Hey! What an educated illiterate company you are. VDM was not even trying to bash the Northerners. He was bashing the leaders. He categorically said it, that the leaders have kept those people poor. He was blaming the leaders, bro. I mean, your papa a politician. Is your father a politician? Is your father one of the bad leaders? Talk make we know where we go channel the thunder from. Talk fast, where we know where we go channel this thunder to, because I want to make the thunder meet you. VDM categorically specified that he was talking about the leaders. The leaders have deliberately kept those people in poverty. You come here to talk on that thing, not be the same video when I watch. Is your father a politician, bro? No, because the way you feel like this, the way you feel like this, political money they show for your body. Is your father a politician? Talk about fast, but don't know where you go send this thunder to go punish you. VDM is trying to wake Northerners up so that they can join forces and fight to redeem their wealth and fortunes, bro. Bro, are you that dumb? Hey! Are you that dumb, bro? VDM even said in that video, I can remember, he said that if he has superpowers, he go wipe all the Northern leaders because they are bad, bro. VDM was talking about the leaders. Other part of the country are seeing people as beggars. VDM want to change that narrative. Bro, what is wrong with you? Your papa a politician. Politics money they show for your body. Talk fast, talk. Is your father a politician? But no, you want start from God punish you. I didn't watch your video, bro. I just myself that the same video when VDM post when I watch. Like this guy watch, so I be VDM post another thing when I never see, bro. Hey! Bro, what is your problem, bro? You sound so eloquent. You sound so eloquent to be this dumb. What is your problem? Abi, you know, because for you to sound this eloquent, you are educated. That's why I call you an educated illiterate. You are educated, but you decide deliberately not to comprehend. Or is it that you comprehended and decide to be biased? What is your problem, bro? What's your problem, bro? Your father a politician. I know they asked you this question how many times. Is your father a politician? Make you know you want channel this thunder to become me. Because me as a big channel thunder. As a big channel God punish you. As a bitch and God punish you, my man know whether God will punish you one. In the bid of trying to make sense, bro, you are spreading wrong. You are spreading a negative agenda, bro. Considering the fact that you have audience, bro, you are spreading a negative agenda, bro. What are you doing, bro? I cannot tell you to go and watch that video because obviously you watched it and you comprehended. Bro, you know go fit tell me say with the level of knowledge when you get, with how eloquent you are, and can somebody be eloquently foolish? Make I know. Man, no thing I want to tell this guy because I'm confused. This guy has audience, bro. How can you be this eloquent? Is it that, see, I cannot tell you, I for say go and rewatch the video so that you can comprehend better, but bro, I can knock my hand on my chest and tell you for a fact that, bro, you understood that video. You just lack accountability, bro, and somebody need to speak up. Somebody need to speak up. That is why I'm using this opportunity to clear the air, bro. You are pushing a wrong narrative and you have all this, God punish you. I am just seeing this guy for the first time in my life. I swear to God, for the first time in my life, that I'm just seeing the guy, and it took very dark man's video for me to see this guy, bro. Bro, you did not even mention about the politicians that very dark man was talking in his video. You did not even mention it in your video, bro. You are biased, and somebody need to tell you the truth, bro. You are educated. You are an educated illiterate. Bro, this is a serious matter. So you there for North since. So we have somebody like this in the North, bro. Is your father a politician? Hey! You did not mention anything about the politicians that very dark man was talking about. You did not mention it in your video, bro. Why are you biased and you have audience, bro? Bro, what is it? It took very dark my video for me to come across the whole video, bro. What is your problem? Go punish the one. Why is it that we Nigerians, because me, I don't want to say why is it that the Northerners, because if I say that, it will sound tribalistic to this guy, because I don't even know what to say. But the point I want to make is that why is it that we Nigerians, why is it that we always rush to defend ourselves when somebody speak about, when somebody speak to us in a condescending manner, we always rush to defend ourselves instead of looking for a way to fix ourselves. Instead of looking for a way to fix ourselves, we are always rushing to do video to defend. Bro, what is your problem, bro? Hey! What is your problem, bro? Very Dark Man did that video out of the love he had for Northerners. Bro, what is your problem? So we get bloggers for North. So we get influencers for North, bro. I mean that your father joined the spoil the North. Make we no go punish the one. My brother from North, try and understand that what VDM is doing, what VDM is saying, what VDM is doing is far deeper than this your response, bro. It's far deeper. Take education to your people, bro. Your people need to be educated. Everybody need to wake up. VDM is trying his best to wake the whole youth up. VDM is waking everybody up. Bro, take education to your people, bro.
Jesus.
Your response, what VDM is saying is far deeper than your response, bro. Please, let's not do this, bro. Let's not do this. Don't waste your platform. Go punish the one. It took very Dark Man video for you to speak out, bro. And even if you're trying to speak out, you they talk down on Southeast, bro. We don't need all of all these things, bro. We don't need all of all these things. Take a GP, bro. You have to start talking about the insecurity in your region, bro. Bro, you have to start speaking out. Not waste your platform. Make good use of your platform. You have audience, bro. Let's not do this. Let's come together and fight for one cause, bro. God punish the one. I'll be no be all of us watch that very Dark Man video. Make una tell me for the comment section. Not be all of us watch that very Dark Man video. Very Dark Man made that video out of concern for the North, not hostility, bro. Very Dark Man was hammering on the fact that Northern leaders has failed their people. They have failed them in leadership and neglected them, and it has resulted to the widespread of poverty and hardship, bro. Bro, this is what Very Dark Man was talking about. He's trying to help, he's trying to show concern. According to VDM himself, this bad leadership has led to desperation and insecurity. And Very Dark Man was emphasizing on the fact that the youth need to wake up and be conscious of their collective strength. Together, when their togetherness is very powerful, their togetherness is strength in their togetherness, so that they can reclaim what these wicked leaders have denied them for years. Bro, use your platform wisely. Why are you making me talk too much? Make I not go crazy. Go punish the one. If he had the powers, if he come out all the Northern leaders, he said that, bro. Go and watch the video again. Hey! VDM was showing concern. VDM was targeting the political leaders of the North. Now then I focus on, now then I target. He was trying to help the common man of the North. Bro, what is your problem? Make I not go crazy, so make I not go crazy. Why did you watch that Very Dark Man video without comprehension, or you comprehended and you don't lack accountability? What is your problem, bro? You people are always quick to make video. You just want to rush make video. What is your problem, bro? Now you they talk about being tribalistic. Yes, for your video, you were talking down the Southeast. What is your problem, bro? Go punish the one. Please, Nigerians, somebody should please point out to those things. Those things when VDM talk for a video. Point out to anyone where be lie. Point out to the one that is lie. Make somebody point them out to me. VDM said the harsh truth. VDM said the harsh truth. Somebody point out the lie when VDM talk for that video, bro. Because this guy sounds so educated, now people go to saying get sense. Because you talk so well, you sound so eloquent, people go to say, oh, now so you go make sense. It does not work like that. Okay, now, even if you are educated, does that mean that 90% of the not educated, bro? Let's be realistic here now. VDM is trying to help. Take this education to the youth, wake them. Take it to the Northern youth, wake them up. Let everybody wake up. Let everybody wake up. Please, go punish you. This guy don't make me. I think I need to fish. I need to take my time and fish out some of all these Northern bloggers, all these Northern influencers, so that when anything they happen, when anything they go on for the North, I go to drag them for my page if they don't speak out. I think I need to find another person. Make I find more people when they not. When I use this video and talk, they trend. On the push wrong narrative, I think I need to define them one after the other, so that when they say anything they happen for nothing, if they don't speak out, I go drag them for my page. I think that's what I need to be doing now. Make them wake up, make them speak out steady. I think they're going to talk on important things. Go punish the one.